embrace the need, the necessity for going outside of our sanctuaries, utilizing technology, and meeting people where they are. Not just meeting them with our agenda, but meeting them at the point of their need. Jesus preached to people, but he met needs first. And not only does technology give us a chance to reach people, it gives us a chance to understand people. We don't have to sit in the sanctuary and just pray, Lord, show us what the need is. Get on Google, run the numbers of your zip code, see what percentage of children are hungry. See what the rankings in your neighboring high schools and elementary schools, see what they're ranked and what they're rated, and see what possibilities you have for opportunities to serve and meet. So they're all around us. We have to look at them.
Christian, I want you to come behind that. Christian has this podcast you mentioned, Holy Smokes, which started out at Highland Cigar Bar. Just a couple of us sitting around having theological conversations. People started hearing it. It grew to the point where the owner said, you take a night and take this section and y'all do what y'all do. And you pack the place out. Grew from that into, I think last year, you had the third ranking podcast in the country.
We were ranked. I don't know if it was number 3.
It was number 3. I Googled you. So talk about how that has helped to push ministry forward and how this disruptive ministry that you created has reached a demographic that has been untouched. As we recognize that there are more people in the unchurched and the de-churched populations than there are in the churched population.
For me, I think it's important for us to reorient our understanding of the internet. We have to understand that the internet is a place. It's a place. There are different areas of the internet, just like there are different areas of your city, town, state, and country. And people gather in different parts of the internet. So it's important for us to know who are we called to and where do they gather. So in my experience, like I said, I'm theologically disruptive. I curated a strand of theology called Greatest Commandment Theology. And for the first few years, I really started doing this about 10 years ago. The first few years, I spent a lot of time on Facebook because, that's where all of us first started doing social media when Facebook became popular. So I was doing vlogs on Facebook, and I just ran into all types of pushback all the time. It's just the culture of Facebook. It's just, I was constantly getting people who were more offended by my statements than they were receptive to them. And Facebook is a place. So I realized about a year ago, because managing social media platforms is a job. It is a job, and each platform operates differently, so it's important to study. We can't just get on social media platforms without a strategy anymore. It used to be, you just get on social media because you're going to meet people and, you're going to see your friends and catch up with your old high school classmates, and that was that. If we're going to do social media for ministry, it requires strategy. So I realized Facebook isn't the place where I really find my people. And about a year ago, after prodding from many people on my team, I decided to look into TikTok. Because TikTok functions differently from any other social media platform. It is a place. It is a place. And when you actually engage people on these social media platforms, they say it all the time. I like it over here on TikTok, or I like it on this side of TikTok. People come encounter my content sometimes and say, I'm so glad I finally found this side of TikTok. So it's about implementing strategy to find your people. I found my people in mass when I got on TikTok. I was sharing the same theological insight on Facebook for 6, 7, 8 years and really didn't get anywhere. I got on TikTok, a different place where different people gather. And Within 6 months, there were 130,000 people following me on the platform. And my content, I don't know how many times it's been viewed, it's been liked almost 2 million times. But I'm saying the same stuff I've been saying for years. Wow. I'm not sharing a new message, I just went to a new place. And I think it's important that we understand these different segments of the internet and how these social media platforms work so we can identify where are our people gathering and how do we reach them is very important for us because they're out there. We just got to figure out where they are.
Thank you, sir.